Sonder. The realization that each random person is living a life as vivid and complex as your own.
Introduce yourself. What do you do? Who are you?
All right, so my name is Jose Flores, aka No Pressure, aka Junior, aka Flowers, just wherever you find me. What I do, I'm work, man. I work. That's what I do.
You work.
Yes,
Hey,
sir, I work.
He's hustling.
hustling. So our icebreaker today is I did hear something, and it was, do you as a person consider social media a bad thing for the world or a good thing? They're talking about it today, like on a radio show I listened to, and I was like, some people were saying like, no, that's where like a lot of toxicity, and some people are like, no, it's a good thing because it's easier to get in contact with people. It's also easier to like
Maneuvering,
it's a resource or some stuff, maneuver, go around and stuff.
Man, I would say it's 50-50 because you got the goods and the bads. You know, you get the good parts where, you meet friends or you talk to friends, you get contacts for work-related stuff. You get information, news that, you didn't know, and you see it on Twitter, see it on Instagram, because now that's how you get all the news. That's how I get my news.
Yeah, same.
We don't watch TV anymore. Oh, not a lot of people watch TV. Everybody's just on TikTok and stuff, and that's where you find all the information.
That's true.
But you do have that dark side of what's it called, social media. Where,
for sure.
There's bullying. There's all this canceling stuff, toxic stuff. Personally, to me, I use social media. I try to avoid everything. You can't avoid the bad part, but I think it's a good thing. I try. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I think it's more bad than good personally.
I mean,
networking wise, it has some pros, but there's a lot of cons behind the way that I think social media has influenced the world, especially for like the younger generation who got introduced to life with like straight social media. They didn't get go outside and ride a bike. You don't have no MySpace. You don't have no this and that. So
yeah, I mean, I definitely see the bad. You know me, I think it's what you make of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I personally like it because, I mean, if Michael Jordan had social media back then, Kobe was such an inspiration because his mindset, if you go anywhere in basketball, his mindset's there.
Yeah, that's true.
These commercials, he makes he's always being inspirational. Like his interviews can be replayed now. Like there's not a lot about Michael Jordan because, back in the day.
Different times, yeah.
But that's also bad because, I mean, look at KD. He's an amazing basketball player, but he'll get in arguments with reporters in a bad way, and kids are looking at that,
Yeah.
So
and then there's the troll side where
there's a troll, people troll Kevin Durant, and of course he's gonna get mad.
That's the side you need to avoid, man. If there's gonna be trolls everywhere, so it's try to avoid that. Just look at the good things, not the bad things. That's my mindset.
For sure. So I mean, I don't know. It's seen both ways. I see it as a positive, just because you can realize that people are people, Yeah. But I don't even know if you would call music, Spotify social media.
Nah, I would.
Podcast.
Nah. That's more. That's not really social media.
Social media Facebook and stuff like that.
When I see social media, I think more people are people, but people are fake as hell on social media because it's all perception. You can make up whatever. You can make your life anything you want it to be on social media.
For sure. And I think one of my favorite things is when people argue on social media and somebody's like, I bet you won't hit them. People are probably across the world just yelling at each other. It's I bet you won't hit them.
No, but it's dope because you become friends with them.
Yeah.
You become friends with them. It's kind of weird. It's hey, and then you start messaging them. It's where you from? It's oh, I'm from, it's cool. He's like, oh, I'm from Texas. Oh, I'm from Texas too. What part? It's oh, I'm from Houston. And then, at the end of the day, you start, messaging them and then talking to them, and then one day, you're gonna actually see them, and that's a friendship.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah, because that's how I am with Scotty.
Yeah.
He's in Florida, and I met him through Twitch.
I was gonna say, would y'all consider Twitch social media though? I mean, kind of.
I mean, it's a streaming service. I would say.
No, it's pretty social, dude.
Yeah,
it's social,
and it's media.
Yeah,
but it feels different than Instagram or Facebook or something. I feel people are more. I don't know.
I don't know
because more themselves on Twitch.
YouTube, you comment.
Yeah.
But in Twitch, you actually get
that's a live.
It's live communication. Yeah.
I don't know.
I say it's a yes, bro. Because it's you're entertaining people. People are watching you, and then you're still gonna get the trolls, but you're still gonna get the
That's true.
loyal
like
fans
people that
looking at
literally
you.
come
Yeah.
watch just
That's a
to
good
like say
question.
what's up. Yeah,
I think I would consider
would
it
say
And
social
I can say
media.
that myself. Like, there's a dude called SOS Tally that we follow that we know with. Man,
Japan.
I'll be up to 5, 6, 7 in the morning. I need to go to sleep, and he'll start streaming, and it's like I gotta say what's up to Tally.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
Yeah,
say
you
what's
see,
up.
that's your
I
boy.
gotta knock
Yeah.
out,
step
bro.
in for
Yeah.
a second. You
That's
know,
what I'm
like,
saying. Like it's good and it's bad, but just look at the good
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. Shout out to Tally Kuro Couch on YouTube if you want to know about how it is being American and living in Japan. Check them out. All right, we'll start with the questions here. The first one is, what's happiness look like to you?
What's happiness look like
In
to
the
me?
end of life, and you're looking in the what was happiness? What in your future, is it having a big house, or is it having a small house with the people you love, or is it having a car, or what is it?
To me, it's living my best life, and what that means is making sure that I don't have any regrets. I don't having any. It's like, dang, I should have done this before.
Yeah.
Making sure my family's right, making sure my friends are right. Because to me, everything. I'm a family guy. I'm a big guy. If I don't hang out, if I'm not working, if I'm not sleeping, I'm either with family or friends. And just making sure all my ties are right. I don't want to wait. God forbids tomorrow something happens and I'm just like, dang, I regret doing this. My happiness is just making sure I'm right. Making sure everybody knows at the end of the day is like, oh, Jose, or however you know me, it's like, oh, he was a cool dude. He was,
Okay, yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, he's a little troublemaker. Yeah, he talks and stuff, but you know what I'm saying? He's like, he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any of that.
Gotcha.
that's
Okay.
respectful.
So in the end, your self-image is
Exactly.
what's gonna make you happy.
Exactly.
Nice,
It's always that first, the first, what is it? First time you meet someone,
Yeah,
it's
The
always
first
a good
impression.
impression. Yeah, that's a
first-
lot. That goes deep with me. Like,
really.
yeah, with anything, business and friendship and whatever, it can be legit. Like, I go to GameStop and buy a game, and I see
Yeah.
the manager, and he's cool. I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
all right,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
absolutely.
If he's like kind of, it's like, all right, well, let me avoid that one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've gone to some stores and then just be like,
Yeah, it's like,
I'm not coming
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
they customer
It's
service
like,
trash.
you
Yeah.
know.
I can feel you. Okay. Second question is, when are you the happiest?
I would say I'm always happy.
Yeah.
Have you seen me mad? I feel like I've never been mad. I'm always happy, but my happiness is definitely comes whenever like I'm with friends and family and we're doing something, like we're at a party or even watching a movie or even like just it can be us chilling. Right now. I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always happy. I don't see myself ever being.
So I guess surrounding yourself with
Yeah,
the ones you
yeah.
love and the ones you call
course.
like friends, family. Like
Yeah, even
that.
at work, it's a stressing day and everything's going wrong. But like you see my team, busting
Yeah.
and doing their thing, and I'm there. I'm like, all right, it looks good.
So you're very social.
Yeah, I am very social. I used to not be social, but going to college, I had to take this community class.
So high school, you were shy?
Yo, I was shy. I did not I was not talking. Do you? Because none of y'all remember me through high school. Because
I didn't see
I
you.
was just a shy kid. I went to college, took that community class, communication class. Shout out Mark Paz. He took me like I hated presenting. I hated being on like the spotlight. I remember our first semester. He was like, "Here, this is your first real test. You make a speech and present it in front of everybody." And I went behind the scenes with him. I was like, "Hey man, I can't. It's like I physically can't. Like,
Yeah.
please, like I'll do anything else. Can I present in front of you and stuff?" And he's like, "No, you don't present in front of everybody. You get a 0." And he was cool about it. Like, and I was like, "Please, like pleading him. I was like, give me 50% off. I don't care. I just don't want to present." He was like, "Bro, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to."
Yeah.
And then ever since that day, I started presenting and stuff, and now I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's good though. Somebody got you out of your shell.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
that
no-
wasn't
no
like,
doubt.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool.
Exactly.
For sure. All right. Would you consider yourself a happy person?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Nice.
I consider myself happy.
You'd be surprised. Some people be saying no, and I'm like, there's no way. Like some people that I know personally, that I would think are like always smiling, always happy, and then they'll be like, no, I'm not, and I'll be like, no way, like just
Yeah, I mean, the definition of happiness is different for everybody,
Yeah, for
some
sure.
people are happy when they have money. Some people are happy when they have power. And it's just some people are just happy just to be alive,
Mm-hmm.
every day above ground, I think that's a win.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just happy in general. Even if it's a bad day, I try to look. What's that thing? Try to see it.
The silver lining.
Yeah, the silver lining, but try to see it instead of seeing it like halfway empty. It's or halfway full or
like,
something.
yeah.
It's full. You know what I'm saying? So if you have that mentality and that mindset, you're gonna overcome it and eventually, defeat these demons that are not making you happy.
For sure. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time in your life when you knew you weren't happy? And if so, what needed to change or what did change?
Dang, these are good questions. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm always a happy guy, but I was low key like, when I was in high school. High school is very toxic. You learn
like being
you learn a lot of
living in Twitter. Like if Twitter was a fucking
you learn a lot about yourself in high school, because you have these groups. You're like, oh, that's the popular kids, and then oh, these are the cool kids, the nerd kids or whatever. I don't even know. They have like different sections.
Everybody's kind of split up.
And then I was just there like, who am I? Where do I fit in? Because I was in sports, so I was able to meet the popular kids and be with them. And then I was also like in AP classes, so I was able to see the smart kids, the ones like, oh, they're going to college and stuff. So I was in a little bit in between, and I'm like, where do I fit in more? And then I was always confused and stuff. And I feel like that's when I wasn't as happy as I am, because I was always confused. I was trying to challenge myself. I was like, do I become this cool kid and just hang out with the cool kids, or do I just go to college? And so it was like it was a fight every day. Like it was a fight every day too. And it was like I was socially, like I said, not
exhausted,
and I was just not talking to nobody. I was just scared all the time. Like, what am I gonna do? And then that's like, you're about to graduate, it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to work? Are you gonna go to college? Are you going to military? Like the first thing is always military. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go serve and stuff, because you don't know what you're gonna do in college, or you don't even know what the future holds for you. So it's just high school. That's when I was the most unhappiest, I would say.
Damn.
What crazy. I did to overcome is just grind, bro. Like I said, just I fell in love with animals in my senior year, and that's what that was my spotlight. I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. I want to help animals and become a veterinarian, and that's what drove me to go to college, and that's what drove me to graduate and become what I am right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I did to overcome it.
Dang, that's crazy. That's like you were put right in between of like damn, because Matthew told me that. Well, Matthew's my brother, for people who don't know. But he told me that it would be you, him, and Omar hanging out. And it's crazy because I thought it would always be... Because he told me yesterday that he would always be y'all three. And Castro was just always down to hang out.
Yeah.
Like to play sports.
Yeah.
And I thought him and Castro were like super close.
No.
And because Castro would always come along more than you, because you were like
I was out
in school.
Yeah, I was in school, so that's why.
And then when you came back, like I saw you all the time, and I was like, I don't even know who this is. I know Castro. And then Matthew's like, nah, it was always me, Omar, and Flowers, and Castro would just be down to play like football after school. That's how he would come through. So I would just be like, oh, that's crazy. That like, I don't know. It's just different, but it makes so much more sense because y'all talk so much shit to each other, like playful stuff
like,
whenever y'all play games. Like
with Matthew, I've known him like freshman year of high school, but with Omar, I've known him since 4th grade. So that's like years. So that's like a long time now. So that's why me and him, like, we can legit. You can see it's like, oh, they're about to like throw hands or something, and then we legit after football we're good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like my brother at that point.
Yeah.
And that's everybody in general. Y'all know how I. You know how I am. I like to like troll a little bit, make sure I get on your skin,
which is fun because I mean, if you,
I'm competitive. If y'all don't know, I'm competitive. Like I may suck at something, but I'm still gonna try my best, and I'm still gonna think I'm better than you. But I'm not.
Hey,
that's the mindset I got. But
I feel the same way. Is there just a question?
Yeah.
And I guess you guys will meet Omar later. We'll interview him at some point. But was there ever a time where he got you in trouble?
All the time, dude. It's Omar, man. Like, what do you
like in elementary school? You're like, who threw that? Like Flowers threw it.
It's all the time. Like I said, since elementary school, he got me in trouble like from the little things, and then all the way to middle school and in high school, and even till now. I be getting sometimes in trouble because he be saying some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets me caught up. But Like nothing too major.
No,
You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
major.
Nothing
Like
too
just something
major.
funny. Like
Yeah, something funny. Like I guess there's like this rumor that I rent cars or whatever, and then I'm like, who's saying these things, bro? Like who's saying I rent? And then I look at everybody, and then you just see Omar like smirking. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, there he is, bro.
So people be hitting you up about renting
Yeah,
cars.
bro. Yes, they're like, hey, bro, it's like, can you rent me this? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you want? I can buy it and sell it to you, or I can fix it to you. And they're like, nah, man, I heard you rent. I'm like, nah, man, that's not me, bro. You got to go to Enterprise or something for that, man.
It's like,
All right. What's some advice you would give someone who's looking for happiness?
Ooh, so advice. I would say just, you know, if you're looking for happiness, that means you're in a down. You know, you're down and stuff.
Yeah.
Just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Keep going. There's gonna be happiness somewhere. You just gotta find it. You know, you're not gonna be given your dream car, your dream house just like that. You have to grind for it and you have to find it. So, you know, you're not gonna be given happiness. Not all the time. Maybe, you know, if you're lucky, hey, you were born with happiness and
Yeah.
you just, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, happiness is different for everybody.
Yeah.
It can be money, power, it can be just being alive. So you just gotta find what makes you happy. And until you find
And
it,
go
just
with it.
keep working. Yeah, keep working. And once you find it, don't just settle for it. Keep going because there's more happiness with it.
Yeah. So stick with what you're happy with.
Stick with
and
what you're
just
happy with.
keep-
And if you don't find it yet, it's gonna come. Even if it takes a long, long time, bro. It's because it can take some time, but when you find it, it's gonna be amazing.
When it gets here.
It's it. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any quotes or maybe something that helps you through a rough day? Maybe like something somebody told you, or maybe a song. Like
Okay,
a specific
so
song or
I
something.
watch a lot of anime.
That's fine.
And then can I pull it up on my Instagram real quick? I have
Go
this
ahead,
quote
go
on
ahead.
my page, man. Like, let me read it to y'all. So it says, "Those who don't understand true pain can never understand true peace." And that's from my boy Pain.
Pain, yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
Naruto right there.
So you know that I write that down. I put it down because like it's the truth, man. You have to suffer to understand what the end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't suffer, if you don't sweat for it, if you don't work for it, you're not gonna care for it much.
Yeah.
But if you like legit save up so much money to buy whatever you want, like an iPod, like that's the first thing a big purchase I ever bought. It was one of those little iPod shuffles. I remember, just working every single day. Like, back then it's like cutting grass or something. You get $5. They're not gonna give you $100 or $20 or anything like that.
Yeah.
So like I was just working, saving up money. Every time there was a birthday, it's like, hey, just give me money. Don't give me toys no more or whatever. And then finally, when I bought the iPod, like I treasured that thing. Treasured it so much. Like I took it everywhere. I protected it. I bought it like a case for it and everything, and then I lost it.
Yeah.
I lost it, and I cried for days. I was just depressed. I was upset, and my parents saw that. They were like, "Oh, this kid's," and they know, they saw me grind,
Yeah.
so they were like, "We're gonna buy him a new one." They bought me a new one. Guess what? I lost it in a week later, and then I didn't care because I still wanted my old one. You see? So I worked for it. So whenever something's given to you or something, like you don't take care of it as much as you're gonna something that you grind for and you get it.
Yeah.
So
That's facts.
that's a little quote I
real.
got.
Nice.
Shout out Naruto, like I said.
Out of the best villain in Naruto.
Oh yeah,
definitely
definitely
one of the best.
Everyone else. I ain't gonna talk about it. All right. What do you connect with the most? Some people connect to dance. Some people connect to making music. Like my brother. Like, what do you connect with? Is it animals? Like you were saying.
I would say I connect with animals, but I also do like does anime count? Because I'm a big weeb,
Bro.
dude.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's my thing. Like if I have
we got our mangoes right
yeah,
here.
I see that. I probably watched every single thing right here in this room and more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've watched every single anime. It can be, love, it can be horror, it can be action, it can be whatever. I watched it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I connect a lot with that because that's what, I grew up with. And then like right now, as we speak, I connect with animals a lot. I really like helping them, saving them, making sure, they have what's right. Because they, with people, if you're hungry, you're going to say, hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But with animals, they're just going to they will tell you, and I'm saying, but you gotta put an effort to give them food and give them water. They're not gonna do it themselves. So that's why I'm in this business, because I see my dream job is to be animal rescue.
Yeah.
You know, that's my dream job. I remember growing up and waking up early in the mornings, and instead of watching, PBS Kids like Arthur and stuff. I sound like that. What a Jaden Williams, like, instead of hanging out with somebody, keep
good. I'm actually intrigued.
I was just watching Houston SPCA and watching these guys like go and rescue animals and puppy mills and then like
That
arresting
Paw Patrol,
people.
yeah.
Nah, man.
Well, I mean,
thought
real
you were talking
Paw
about-
Patrol,
real
like-
Paw Patrol. Like making sure that was like, dang, that's something I was like, I love that. And then not until high school, I was like, I want to do this. So just like I connect a lot with animals. I collect a lot of animals.
Nice.
I didn't even know you were a vet. This is
Yeah.
all new news to me. I didn't know you work with animals. That's
Yeah,
actually
man.
pretty crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, I work with animals.
that's like
That's my thing.
You don't see his
Not many-
stories? Boy got a
no. I don't
PG
think I
Auto
have-
on
I
his
don't think-
shoulder
yes, I
and-
don't think I don't think I follow you on any social media.
Oh dang, we
But
gotta change
yeah, we
that.
got definitely
You gotta change that
We
right
definitely
now.
gotta change that.
bro,
But,
he got a PG Auto on his shoulder one day.
Yeah, bro. Like I
Chilling with a
but
rat
no,
a tat the
dude,
next.
that's cool. Like, not many people can say like I actually know somebody that loves animals to the
Yeah.
point where like that's their occupation.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I know there's vets and stuff out there, but it's like I don't.
You've
Like,
never
yeah,
known
like
one,
I've never
yeah.
seen like been in that close to one where it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like, and to hear the story of like kind of what led you to get there, it's like, okay, like that's cool, that's
I
fucking
appreciate
dope.
it, bro.
Yeah, that is pretty
Like
cool.
I said, if you ever need help or anything, just text me. I'm that
Hell
guy
yeah.
now. I'll be getting messages from my friends, my family's like, hey, my dog's not eating, or hey, and I love that because I'm like, oh, hey, this is what you do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I give them advice.
Yeah,
You know,
they
no,
hit
no
him
doubt,
up
and that's
whenever
good.
Stella was
Yeah.
pregnant,
Yeah.
and I told him. I think he asked me for your number,
yeah, he texted
and I was
me.
like, dude, hit up Flowers. Like he
Yeah.
helped me with Taco one day, and like I was like, just hit him up. And he's
Yeah.
like,
I
yeah,
need
I
to.
got you.
We can speak. I need to how to put my dog on a diet. She needs to lose some weight.
Oh, I got you with that,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
I got you.
we'll
Science
work
diet,
on-
bro.
Yeah, so we'll
Get
work
on
something
that.
out.
We got you. Let's see. What are you most grateful for?
I'm most grateful for
Renting cars and getting money.
Yeah, nah. I would say life, man. Living life, being free. You know what I'm saying? Not being
Yeah.
cut up and like chained up. It's like, hey, you're gonna work here and that's it. No, I have the option to do whatever the crap I want. Can I cuss?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't-
Whatever I want. I have the option to do whatever I want. Like if one day I want to do this, I'll go ahead and do that. If one day I want to, so just I always say freedom. That's what I'm grateful for. Because
That's actually pretty cool.
That's-
That's a different answer than we always get different answers, but that's
So
like
you're Aaron Yeager. Or we're not talking about that kind of freedom.
wait, what?
My bad. That,
No,
might be,
you-
that might be a little bit of a spoiler for the
Aaron Yeager.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron. Oh, yeah. That's my guy. Shout out to Aaron Yeager. Shout out to the Yeagers. Come on now.
Freedom. Yeah, wait, the Jaegers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jaegers over here.
Jaeger?
Crazy, bro.
That's right, the Jaegers. Let me see. What are you committed to? What's your main goal in life? What point is it where you're going to be like, I made it? Like, I'm here.
Dang, I haven't thought about that one. I don't know, man. Yeah, of course I have dream cars and a dream house and a dream future. But I feel like I already made it. Like I'm already good. I'm in a good position. Like I'm happy and I got things I shouldn't have had.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things that that 10 years ago wouldn't even imagine having.
All those pops.
Yeah, all those things I got, bro. It's like it's crazy. But I know that, if I have it right now and I keep working the same mentality and same, things I'm doing now, I can double what I have,
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just excited for the future.
Nice.
I'm excited for the future and see what it has. And if it doesn't have what I want, I need to go get it. I'm just not going to give up on it.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah,
Who inspires you?
my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, easy. My dad.
Why?
I would say, family and whatever. No, but that's my dad. Like that guy, I've never met such a hard worker, and I have he just inspires me every single day. Like it's crazy. This dude legit started from nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like he was, he's from Guatemala, and he lived over there for his when he was a kid.
Yeah.
He didn't move here till later. But he had a big family, like a family of 20, like 15 brothers and sisters. And he tells me stories of yeah, man, back then we used to share like one boiled egg, like 15 people, one boiled egg.
Damn.
And then that's it. and then just
crazy.
work. And now what he has now and what he's done and how he's raised me, like he hasn't been the perfect father, but the way I am right now is because of him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not caught up on drugs. I'm not caught up on, I don't have a girl pregnant or, I'm not in jail. I'm not in, so many things that I could have, gone through.
Yeah.
I'm not there. I was able to go through college. I was able to, you know, have this work first mentality because of him. Because
Yeah.
growing up, he's like, let's go to work, let's do this. Or growing up, he's like, don't do this, don't do that. He gave me a path, and he's a role model. Like that's what it is.
He
He was a role model, and he's a big shadow to overcome in the future. But I'm trying to become at least a fraction of what he is. Now, to show my kids like, this is what your grandpa did. This I'm a copy of him. May not be the best copy of him, but I want to become, what he did and what he is. But definitely that's my dad. Like,
nice.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right, and
Shout out to my mom though too. I love you, mom.
what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Okay. I remember it was one of my, I don't know if it was a professor or a teacher. But he told me, he's like, Flores, well, what's your dream job? And I told him, like, oh, animal rescue. He's like, okay, and what's your dream car? And I'm like, Audi R8, right? It's like, okay.
Nice.
It's like, he was just telling me, like, what's your dream this? What's your dream that? I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, all right, this is what's going to happen, Jose. Your first house is not going to be your dream house. Your second house is not going to be your dream house. Your third house is going to be your dream house. What you're going to do is you're going to buy your first house and then pay it off. Then use that first house to pay off your second house. And then use that second house to pay off your final dream house. Don't go looking for your dream things at first, because then once you get it, once you obtain it, what's next? You know, you need something to look forward to.
He's telling you keep on reaching.
Keep on
Make
reaching,
sure
but
that
don't
you don't
settle
reach
for less.
the end.
Don't settle for less. And ever since, like, that's like, wow, that advice, I'm like, that's crazy. And it's true. Because, when I first started driving, I had, a Scion, right? And
I don't know.
I built it and whatever. And then I'm like,
That's
wow,
crazy.
like, this is it. Like, I have a car and whatever. And then, I was able to flip that and get, like, double of what I got. And I'm like, this is cool. Now let me buy me a Challenger. And then I used that money to buy a Challenger, still had some money left. And, I modded it and whatever. And then sold that for, almost half what I bought from there. So, I started building. And eventually I reached a car that I never thought I was going to have. And it was my dream car at that point. And I'm like, wait, no, I want an R8 now. So that's my goal right now. I'm keep flipping cars until I get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
keep
like,
renting them.
I'm going to keep renting them cars until I get that rental. But yeah, it's like, don't settle for the first thing. Keep going. At the end of the day, the sky's the limit, and the sky never ends.
Yeah.
So you keep going.
Nice. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, for real,
That's
bro.
actually pretty fire. And it's actually different. I thought he was gonna say the pain thing was the quote, but
that pain, the pain thing's
like
cool
that.
though too. But
Hell yeah,
that's something that
they're both really good.
that's always stuck in my head. Like,
Kind of like say, yeah, you got to stay hungry and keep
yeah,
grinding.
stay hungry, bro, because
For sure.
there's people hungry.
Don't get content.
There's people hungry around you too. So don't stay lacking, because then they're gonna come get your food too.
For sure. What's the greatest risk you've ever taken?
Going to college?
Really?
Yeah, I was not going to college.
You were a while ago. I mean, you were like away from everybody.
I was away from everybody by myself for 4 years straight. Nobody, all my friends, family, everybody just stayed here in Dallas, and I went to San Marcos. Even though it's not too far, it's still like, just imagine.
Yeah.
It's still
You pack-
kind of like
You're there
starting over.
Monday through Friday, like
You're packing your stuff and going to a place where there's like a lot of kids like you.
Yeah.
no
But
parents.
no parents, no nothing, but you don't. And I'm a first gen college student.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. And my parents, shout out, I love them to death, but they don't know anything either.
Yeah.
They don't.
They
I
couldn't
didn't
really
know
prep you for it. Yeah.
financial aid, renting. Bro, it was the scariest. Okay, you know what? Remember that thing you said? What was the scariest part of or what was when you were scared? I said high school. Also going to college, because that was just me by myself. My sister, she didn't go to college, so she didn't know. She went straight to work. I had the option to go straight to work at my shop, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because then at the end of the day, it's like, if I ever want to increase or be someone, sadly you need a degree. Not all
Yeah.
the time, but if like I said, my dream job is at animal rescue. You can get so far without a degree. But when you have a degree, you can do more. You know.
Yeah, no, for real, for real.
So, but that, yeah, going to college, that was, just everything was just. I remember my mom was crying, because it's like, have you ever been to a dorm room?
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, they're pretty small.
I'm telling you, like,
Are you sharing it with like 3 people, or you know? It
I
just
had
depends on the
one
situation?
person,
Okay.
Chance Hoops, that was my roommate, and if I reached my hand, I was touching him in his bed. That's how small these things
Yeah,
are.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
how
and you're
small my
paying
friend was, too.
thousands and thousands of dollars for that.
Yeah.
For that little bed you got. And I remember just being there like the first night, homesick already. Like it wasn't even hours. My mom was gone and my parents was gone and everything. I was just there by myself. And I'm like, what now? What am I doing? And it's just, you have to get adjusted to it. And then you just have to like overcome. Like I said, I was so socially awkward and scared. And I was just by myself and that's where I watched a bunch of my animes too.
Yeah,
Because
there's
that's all.
There's not a lot of weebs out there. Bro.
Yeah, no, that's all I did because everybody was going out. I went to Texas State. It's a party school, and everybody's going out, getting drunk, and blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, well, let's go get girls, blah blah blah, all this crap. And I'm like, no, man, I'm staying in my room. I'm just by myself. It was just hard and just learning everything, balancing college life and working and not having family or support around you. Just leaving up and just imagine up and leaving, But shout out to everybody at Texas State because we made it. We graduated.
Y'all made it. Hey,
We graduated.
jumped in the river.
It was a grind and everything. They jumped in the river with my paint or with my ninja. I have a video. I just jumping in like that, bro.
Clean. Nice. Okay. Whose face do you see when you hear the word love? What, bro? Hey, yo, chill.
Man, you know who you are. But yeah.
What? What does that even mean?
That's it. That's all I gotta say, man.
You don't need an elaboration
Oh,
on that
We
one.
really need elaboration on that, bro.
It's,
Bro, it's at home. We do not know.
yeah, man, yeah. Man. Man, I just over here, bro. My first love will always be my mom. I always respect her and then I love for everything she's done. So that's when I see love is my mom.
Yeah.
I'll die for her, like straight up.
I'm sure.
I'll die for her. I feel like everybody here will do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who raised you.
I'm conflicted.
You conflicted?
I know my mom wouldn't want me to die for her. That's probably why I wouldn't do it. And
I know.
when I'm a parent, and if my kid died for me, I'd bring him back to life and smack the fuck out
it's
of
like,
him and
you
be
know-
like, "You're younger
Yeah,
than me.
no,
You
I
got
get
more
you.
potential."
Yeah, the
like,
sensei
but I
sacrifice
feel what you mean.
themselves,
Like,
you can't.
like yeah, I take a bullet for my mom, you know, and
Definitely.
like if I die, I die, you know, and I feel what you mean. But like if it was a scenario where like you gotta go save your mom or she's gonna die, and be like, I'm gonna try to save her, but in the end, I know she's not. She's gonna be mad that I even showed up.
Yeah.
She's gonna see me from
It's just-
halfway and throw the chancla at me. I'll be like, all right, I'm going back.
It's like, oh wait, I'll stay there. That's you got a good point.
But no, I get what you mean though.
Yeah, it's like I
take
don't
a
know.
bullet.
I would do it without like some people will think or I don't know. It's like oh, what do I do? No, I'm not even thinking, bro.
Yeah,
I'm doing
You're there. You're
I'm
there,
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel that's a great. I haven't thought about it that way.
Really?
Yeah, I have not.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
my shit. I'm goofy, bro. Like my dreams be fucking me up,
that's
bro.
funny, dude. That's
But yeah, I feel you. What would you do? Okay, this question is fucking dumb on here, but I'm
Okay.
just gonna try my best to explain it. Okay,
all right. Go for it.
you pretty rich. You rent cars and shit, so.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. But let's say that that you had a whole week, right?
Okay.
And somebody was like, "I'm gonna give you $1 million to do whatever you want that week. Whatever's not used, you're gonna give back, right?
Okay.
Where you going? Who you taking? What are you doing?
Does that have to be a trip?
Whatever.
Or
you wanna
what am I
with
gonna
that
do? What
money.
am I gonna do with
Yeah,
that money?
whatever you want to do with it. You don't have to take a trip.
Would you go? I would fucking go somewhere. A lot of people are like, I pay my bills, buy a house, and I'm like, nah,
I
fuck
mean-
that. Where you going?
I would.
Somebody gave you money
My-
and said, enjoy yourself.
Okay. Well, my dream destination was always be Japan. I
Nice.
always wanted to go to Japan, and I was so close to going to Japan. But shout out to COVID, it said nope.
Yeah,
It said no in
shut that shit down
2019.
hard,
It shut that
yeah.
shit down, and I think it's still a little bit locked down, no, or
They're
something
opening
like
Yeah,
their
that.
there's-
borders back, but
It's still pretty
you can't do
restricted
what you
though.
want. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah, it's
you have to
restricted.
like choose what tours you want to do. Like they'll take
So
you on tours.
hopefully in the future where everything's good, yeah, that's definitely the trip. But if someone offered me a $1 million for 1 week, I will have to. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna buy a house, and then I'm gonna buy my parents a house.
You can do that on a plane, bro. You can be like, yo, buy this house,
No,
buy this, do that.
and then look, and I will use all that money up. I will buy a house. I will buy another house, so properties, right? And then invest it on something that's gonna make me money. Because at the end of the day, if you save that, if it's like, oh, I'm gonna save $100, that $100 is gonna devalue in like a year.
Sure.
Look at gas.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like $100 back then is not what $100 is now.
Hell no, not
So
even
if you
close.
invest these $100 right now that you have that was given to you on something that's gonna give you like $200
Residual
later,
income basically.
you're getting your money back.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. It's not dead money.
Yeah.
But if you have that mentality, it's like, oh, it's $100. I'm gonna save it for later, and it's gonna stay in the bank for what 2-3 weeks. I promise you, that's not gonna be worth nothing at all.
So you wouldn't go anywhere.
I wouldn't go anywhere. I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
I strongly
Bro,
respect
why
that.
nobody ever want to go
I-
nowhere?
I
like that,
wouldn't
'cause
go
he's
anywhere.
like, you give me $1 million, I'm at
gone.
to invest that entire million
And
and,
then-
imagine what
I'm
he's gonna
gone.
He's
Look,
about to
and-
invest that
I'm
million.
gone.
in
I ain't
5
even
years.
fucking buying a house, bro. I'm gone.
Listen to me. Listen to
He
me.
said multiple houses.
You invest on these properties. You
I don't
invest.
give a fuck about
You
investing.
invest
I'm
on
gone,
a
bro.
business.
I'm
then
gone.
2 years later, that's worth what, $5 million from that $1 million.
That's what I'm saying,
gone
yeah.
after
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
even
it's
longer.
like-
You said 1 week. I'll be gone a month, bro.
Yeah.
Living my life in Japan. I'll move to Japan, buy a house over there, and invest over there. Stop
Yeah,
playing, bro.
like-
I'm
You
gone.
said, yeah, I know you
gone.
gone. I know you gone. We know that.
I said,
He said, $1 million? Shit, I'm gonna open this,
That's
that.
crazy.
I get a couple thought stops in there.
I'ma
Right.
fill up.
I'm
I'ma fill up.
restaurants.
I'm gonna fill up every plane seat
That's
For
with
yourself?
people I know.
okay. I respect that. You
And
better.
we going to Hawaii.
I better be there.
That's
Though.
fine.
I'm buying the island. I'm buying some servants.
Let's go.
That's kind of racist. You can't buy service no more.
I didn't say slaves. I said servants.
Yikes. Yeah,
Same
cancel.
difference.
Well, nice seeing this podcast not go anywhere.
Same difference.
there goes the
Is that the
podcast.
same thing?
There goes his career.
It's technically the same
Hey,
thing.
someone
but,
How
clip
is
this.
that?
Clip this.
I'm buying some people who want to work there, employees.
That's wild.
okay, see, now that's different. That's they're working willingly now. First,
Nah, I wouldn't buy an island. That's too much. I rent it.
You'll hire, bro. You'll hire. That's a better
That's
word.
too much. I'm gonna rent it and then we can all just chill there.
That's wild.
And if a hurricane come, bro. I'm sorry. You decided to come through.
You said you ain't getting $1 back. I'm investing
Yeah.
all $1 million.
Not me.
And then he
Bro,
comes.
that's a lot of
And then-
All of
and
1
then-
million?
and then he
Bro,
comes-
all of it.
That's if you invest that right, you could. That's
yeah.
definitely life changing though. He got a good point.
Life. I only live once. How many lives you think?
But then you come
back.
back. You
don't
come
live
back
that
from.
once to the fullest.
He's gonna come back from the trip.
Exactly.
You're gonna
In
come.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Be gone.
You're gonna come back from that trip and work that 9 to 5 again. I'm not.
That's
I invested
fine.
it.
That's fine,
You gotta think, man.
dude. I don't know. I'm scared of retirement because I've met a lot of people who've retired and
Well,
they
shit.
hate
That's
it.
because they retired, but they did. I mean, not to be rude, but most of us retire broke. We don't retire with millions
No,
in the
no,
bank.
no. These people I know, they did not retire broke.
I mean, they just bored. Want
Oh
shit
no,
to do.
they said it's
Yeah, I
everybody
can
at work. Everybody want to chill with at work.
Yeah, I
And then
can
they're
understand.
like, so since you don't work, all your brothers and sisters be like, can you pick up the kids since you retire, you don't do nothing. It's like,
See, that's why they say
nah,
like
pick up your own damn
You
kids.
just- you
That's
just
what
gotta
they say,
back-
like you got to get the circle. You got to get your friends that
Yeah,
y'all got to grow
close
together
friends.
so that once you retire,
I'm
I'm
retiring
retired
with none of y'all.
Like
And
we,
then, bro,
we
then
wake
you have to
up
get
on
a hobby,
Monday-
too.
Yeah, we wake up on Monday. Let's
I
go
have a bunch
play.
of
Let's go
hobbies.
get the back nine at the golf course or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, fuck them kids. They can ride the bus.
Nah, but yeah, I did hear that like when they retire, like they're just tired. They get lazy, like because there's nothing.
it's
to
nothing
do.
to do. It makes sense. You
It
sit at
sucks.
home all
Man,
day,
I
every day.
I
completely.
feel
I
like-
disagree with that,
I
but there's a
feel
lot
like
of
But
things to
I
do.
feel like
I
if
feel
you
like that's
had
also getting
some,
old,
if you had
dude.
some finances, fucking travel all the time.
Exactly.
What the hell you
travel.
mean?
You don't.
What do you
You don't
mean?
even have to
Bored.
travel,
Yeah,
dude. You don't
like,
even
I'm
have to
trying to go
travel.
see
You
the
can go.
world.
You can go.
Hit the casino. Fuck it.
Yeah, different places. Go to different restaurants.
Try
But the
shit you've
thing,
never
try
done
stuff.
before.
the thing that
Yeah.
y'all are naming, you could do all that within a year, and then you've done it. And you're retired, bro. You need
There's
to
a lot of
understand you're not
places you
going
can
back
Bro,
to
you
work.
you acting like we dying, bro.
No, I ain't
like
saying you're dying. I'm saying
retirement.
like
I
I'm
feel like-
saying you try all these new restaurants.
That's true. The only thing I feel
That's
like
gonna
wouldn't
take you a
get
year.
tiring is traveling. There's so many places you can go.
Yeah.
Every time you go back to a place, go do some
Yeah.
shit you didn't do the last time you went. You know, like you can stretch out traveling. And
I think
make
you
it
can
Yeah,
like-
stretch it out,
and then you
too.
can find places
But
that
what
you
I'm
really
saying
like.
is like, remember, you're retiring for the rest of your life. You're not
Hobbies,
retiring for a couple
bro.
of years, bro.
That's cool.
That's
Hobbies.
Hold on, but it
crazy.
depends how old you retire. Because right now, you know, people.
Go back to work or get up and go hoop. You know,
Yeah.
like
I ain't gonna be hooping at
Just
that
think-
time.
think about-
If I'm hooping, I ain't retired well then. I ain't retired well if I'm hooping with y'all.
You ain't seen
Bro, if I retired, I'm still hooping with y'all. Break my ankle, bro. I'm done. I'm done.
You ain't
I'm done,
seen-
bro.
you
That's
Come on.
wild,
You ain't
bro.
seen J.
It
Cole
ain't
out
real,
there
bro.
running drills,
By the time we are retired, if we ain't going to like fish in Oklahoma or in Colorado,
Same difference, you know. There's
I
a
swear,
hobby,
bro, I
something
swear,
to
if
do.
I'm fucking 60 years old or 45, and y'all coming up to me with this bullshit, let's hoop.
Hey, bro.
I'm gonna slap the fuck out of y'all,
All right,
bro.
Hey,
me,
bro,
me and
let's run
Flowers
it.
gonna be in Japan playing shit
yes,
on rooftops
sir,
somewhere
bro.
nice and be like, "Come on,
Man.
Isabel, bring your ass out the house."
At 40,
Hey, I'm still
Wait, you
trying,
retiring
I'm
at
still trying to
40?
be healthy. I'm
I
trying
mean,
to be fit.
I could.
That
I'm
but
trying
I
to be
don't want
healthy,
to,
fit.
nah.
I'm trying to be
Okay,
able
let's
to
say
keep
let's say
moving.
you retire. The average retire rate is like 60 in the U.S., right? For people who actually do it.
We
right?
ain't hooping. We ain't playing soccer. We playing golf.
yeah, bro. We playing golf.
We playing
Golf is
golf.
dangerous. You see
Oh
people pull
my
their back.
Hey,
because
bro.
they go like that.
old.
They stay like that.
You just
The
gotta.
way that they were swinging is the way they be picking them up like this. Bro, I've seen that, dude. That's
wild.
scary. Dude, people be pulling their backs, bro.
At
Don't.
60, we're gonna be at damn kids choir rehearsals or
For
some
real,
gay
he
shit.
thinking
I don't even wanna
he's
think that
thinking
far.
he's gonna
I'm trying to
retire.
retire
Alright, by
sooner.
the time
You're
you're,
gonna have-
60, your kids should be in college.
Bro,
Out of
you're
your
gonna
hair.
have
Or getting a job out
grandkids
of
and
your
stuff,
hair.
bro. You're gonna have grandkids at that point.
It depends on how
Yeah,
late.
bro.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah,
on
and
how
you're
late.
gonna have to
It
take
depends
care
on
of them
how
all the
early
time
or
because
late.
you retired.
Hey, that might
you
be
got
cool, though.
time.
No, but then you
That
can.
might be cool though. The grandkids might be
shut
entertainment
the
all
fuck
day.
up, bro.
Hey, bro,
Hey,
you
ain't,
for real?
everybody ain't raising little nigglets that are just ignorant devil children. Like some kids I fuck with. They
Look,
be
look at my
cool.
uncle. He's
No, I do fuck with some kids, but all the time. That means you can see all their phases. They gonna cry all day one day,
I'm Paw
and
Paw.
they
What
gonna
you mean?
shit
I
all day.
want grandpa. I want greatest grandpa T-shirt.
Yes,
like,
sir.
I'm trying to earn that.
for
Like,
real.
Throw that shit away.
For real,
They
man.
give
Give
me
me that mug.
they give me a coffee. I don't even drink coffee. Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
dead, bro.
They be coming with a gift.
They give you that ugly ass picture you gotta hang on the fridge, act like you like it. I'm ready
The
for
one
all
of
that.
them
That's cool.
smiling,
it's
smiling with
amazing.
smiling with
Wow.
some Cheez-Its in their teeth. And
Like
then
shit,
it's
hey,
you put
everybody
this-
ain't Pablo Picasso, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be right.
Invest that shit. That's amazing answer. I personally think that's amazing.
It is amazing. It's just boring. It gets better later. I understand.
Yeah, it's for the
future.
long
Okay,
run.
It's a weight game.
Yeah.
It's a weight
But
game.
you
It
can
ain't
Sow
gonna
do
the
that
seed.
shit
You sow the
over
seed,
there.
then you let the tree grow. You bear the fruit later.
Yep.
Bro,
And it gives you
look,
shade
if
too.
I had that, I would be like,
You just gonna chop that shit straight down.
I'm gonna give that money to like somebody who's not going on my trip, like my mom, and I'm gonna be like, buy what you want, but buy me one. Buy yourself a house, buy me a house. Buy yourself a car, buy me a car. You do all the paper, I'm gone. You do all the paperwork, I'm gone.
But then it's
What
just
about your taxes on the house?
Yeah.
Yearly.
Take it out of the million.
But you gotta give it back. At the end of
Bro,
the week.
investing, y'all swear investing takes a lot. I was a stockbroker. Investing take 2 seconds. You put the money in your
Boy, you got
wherever you go, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade. You put it in your account. You look at the stocks, Tesla or
Well,
Nah,
Amazon.
but
that's if you do
then
stocks,
that's if you
though.
do stocks,
Yeah,
bro.
if
There's a
you're
lot of
buying houses,
investment.
you gotta be behind, like-
I would say the best investment is always gonna be property, always. Because look what happened to stocks right now. They go down, people go
Yeah.
broke. Crypto, Bitcoin, they
But
be
dude,
going
in
down.
Texas, having property is risky,
It's a-
bro.
It's-
Because if like,
Shit, every business
dude,
got risk.
trust me, I know. Because, dude, their lights could be flickering, and they're able not to pay you rent until you fix it, and they will not owe you that rent that they missed in Texas.
I mean, you
That's
can also invest it
crazy.
in land.
That's crazy.
Land right now is worth a lot. And
Yeah,
it's only
land
gonna
would
go
be
up.
pretty
Look
cool.
what's going on with like everybody's moving to Texas. So
There's
if
a
you
bunch of shit too. Franchise restaurants. I mean, there's other shit.
you can
do.
invest,
don't
I
know
I would
about
never invest
restaurant.
on a restaurant, bro. It's a hit or miss.
That's scary.
But
That's
I
scary.
said
It
it's
is.
Still, everything still got risk and pros and cons to it.
But
so
restaurant
Just
business
just get a Twin Peaks. Eric will always be there.
that's what I'm saying. You can open up your own. You can go
I know
into
a couple
Get a
people who
Wingstop.
say that.
yeah,
Get a Wingstop,
You can get a
bud.
franchise
Get a
that
Rick
you
Ross
know is
on.
good, and be like, all right, this franchise has been solid for years, and just try to hope that wherever location you open,
Yeah, but I mean,
Ain't
I'm
gonna
still
hire
leaving.
shitty-
You can hire somebody to do
I'm
all
gonna take
that for you.
vacation still. But yeah, investing is part of that. Like hell yeah, because you want the money to come back, the residual.
Yeah, but-
That way you ain't gotta work no more.
You wanna
I
have
mean, you
fun.
still gotta work, but you ain't gotta clock in. You're your own boss after that.
Don't be selfish, bro.
Nah, I'm
you can
selfish,
get,
bro.
give it to you can get that money to the
They're
kids.
gonna be like, why
you can
didn't
get
you
the
leave?
kids'
Why didn't you
kids.
leave any money for me to go? Get your own fucking money. What the
Generation
hell,
wealth.
nah.
Generation wealth.
Someone gave me
I would
this
like
million.
to make generational wealth for my kids, but I would still like to teach them like.
Oh,
how
yeah,
to get it
no, you're
yourself
not gonna
type
give them
shit,
to
you
them.
know what
They're
I mean?
earning it.
I just need to change the question. I'm tired of hearing people investing. Everybody would do it. I would do it. It's the smartest thing to do.
It's
But that's not what I want to hear. I want to hear, I
Wait.
love Japan. I go to the
So,
Naruto
what's
place.
other people say? What's other people
Everyone
say?
says the same shit.
But, like-
I'm gonna buy my mama house. I'm gonna buy my mama car. I'm gonna buy some
Hey, bro,
other
the struggle
houses so
real
I
out
can
here.
make
The
more.
struggle
Yeah,
real
bro.
out here.
This kid hates his mom, bro.
Real out here.
He hates his
Y'all-
mom, bro.
y'all boring.
That's crazy.
No, but the thing is, like, yes, everybody would do that. I would even do that. If I got $1 million and they said, you got a week, yes, I would buy myself a house. I'd buy my parents
All
a
right, to
house.
make you
I would
happy-
pay this one off so then I could rent it. Duh, who wouldn't do that? I would buy my grandma a house and then rent that one, the one that I paid off.
Yeah.
Dude, it's easy. You would then put your stock in Amazon because it's never going to fail and it just keeps growing,
You
just like
never
Tesla.
know.
And then, dude, you have to have investments in everything. You can go to mutual funds. You could just do options for the. I'll hire somebody to do options because options make so much money in the stock market. But that's not fun. Who wants to hear that? I would rather be like, man, if you would have said like, I love to go to Japan, hit the hot springs, and go to that Naruto theme park. Now we talking.
All right,
I'm taking the boys with me. Now we talking. You know what I mean? No, but it's not your fault. That's my fault for thinking.
It's not my fault.
It's
I
my
know
fault.
It's not my
It's
fault.
my fault for a dumbass question. Everybody I
Next.
ask is always like,
Next.
I'm gonna invest, and I'm just like, I'm not mad at you. That's smart, but where you going? Where you going? If somebody said Colorado,
No,
bro, I'ma
but
flip.
so you
I'ma
have to
flip.
change the question
I
and
do-
be
I
like,
do have to change the
what's
question.
your dream destination, your dream trip? Instead of
It's
saying
'cause
that.
anytime, last time I said that, you know what they said?
What?
Well, I want to go here, but I don't know if I ever waste money on it. And I'm like, okay, well now I gotta have somebody give them the money. But-
Okay, no.
but
So then
I-
switch it
yeah.
up as like if you had
Oh, and also
A-
last time I said that,
a
you know what
dream-
they said? They said Colorado, and I said,
who said that?
bro, I don't even. I'm not even gonna say it,
You got
bro.
you can go to Colorado right now. Come on, bro.
You can go to Cancun right now. I'll take y'all.
Like, no, but you got to switch the question and be like, if someone paid for your dream trip, where would it be? So they don't have
That's
to worry
better.
about
That's
money.
better.
They don't have to worry about anything. And they'll give you a straight point.
I need that. That's
And
better.
then that's where I would say Japan.
But what you doing?
Everything. Bro,
That's what I like to hear.
everything.
bro.
Yeah, if it's all
If it's-
expense,
if
if it's
it's
all
paid,
expense paid, shit. What am
Everything.
I not doing?
What I'm not doing. I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. That's what I'm not doing.
What am I not
That's
doing?
what I like to hear.
I want to experience everything, bro.
That's what I like to hear.
Buy everything, bro.
Yeah, but that is a completely different question, though.
That's
Yeah,
the
at that
answers I
point.
want.
'Cause
And
if-
I just keep
they're gonna
asking the
keep-
same question because I'm hoping one day somebody will think like me. But that's just me being angry.
I mean, I know because I feel like you have that mentality. There's people out there who have that mentality too that will be like,
Yeah.
I'm a straight enjoy that shit. You know what I mean?
oh, I'm
There's-
gonna enjoy it. That
there-
doesn't mean I'm
cause
not
I-
gonna make moves on the plane.
But I mean, there might be people that we interview in the future that are like, they're not worried about paying this off or paying that off because they just don't see this. Or they're not, there might be the point of their life where they're like,
But that's-
fuck it, I'm good with what I have.
But-
I don't need all that. I'm just,
Bro,
there's people that win the lottery that
we've
don't
asked
blow
this
that
question
shit. There's people that win the
4
lottery
times.
and they're like,
I promise you,
They've all
Omar's gonna
said the
tell
same
you.
thing.
Omar's gonna tell you some other crazy stuff. I promise you. You know, he ain't investing. Well, I've never heard Omar invest in nothing.
he gonna get a garage and fix cars.
Nah, he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna ask him.
I'm gonna
We
go on a
interviewing-
trip, bro. I'm
We
buying-"
interviewing Omar next.
Oh, you
I
say I'm
say-
buying all the beers in the
yeah,
world
I
or
say,
something crazy.
I strongly believe there's people who are like, fuck that shit.
I strongly
like,
do
if I
too,
won that
But
money,
I'm changing
blowing
the
it.
question.
Yeah,
because
change it,
I
change
don't
it,
want to
change
hear
it.
it anymore.
Change it, bro.
I don't want to hear it no more. I'm glad that you like to invest. I'm glad you love your mama. That's not what I'm here for. I said, what do you think of when you hear the word love? He said his mama. That's enough for me. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I don't need.
he hate him, bro.
He said,
Damn,
He
bro.
hates his mom. man.
The
That's
struggle is
crazy.
real out
Yeah.
here. Damn.
I'm just saying.
Oh, how
like,
about you?
I want
I'll ask you the same question. What do you see when you, what was it? The question, love?
Myself.
Oh my god. Never mind, dude. Yeah, I'm done.
You see that coming, Monte?
Nah,
Did you see that
crazy. Never mind.
His reaction is even better though. He's just like,
Hey, no.
fuck that. Count the question. It's like discussion. We ending that day. He's like, no further question.
No further question.
Questions and answers
my
needed.
boy.
So for future people who will be interviewed, just take note. Never re-ask Esville any of the interview questions.
Don't ask me any of these dumb questions I'm
Don't.
asking y'all.
You're gonna regret that. I mean, I low key interested, but nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Nah, it's a nah. It would, bro. It's myself. Like, and it's ignorant as hell. But I've already
Also, with
explained
that
why.
question though, I feel like we all misunderstand how much $1 million really is.
I think we do
Like,
too.
Because nobody goes into super debt like you're saying. Like it's like a quick short answer, and it's like even with doing that, we probably wouldn't even touch a dent in like half of that money. Honestly, like
You be bro. $1
it
million is
depends.
nothing. It's nothing.
I mean,
now.
unless you out there buying a fucking $500,000 house or something right off the rip,
Well,
like
I said, like money's nothing no more, dude. Like
That's
people are
true. The kids
doing
constantly keeps going
other
up.
things. Like a billionaire back then was like, oh, he's a billionaire. We have people almost being half. What is it? What's the richest guy? The Tesla guy. I forgot his name.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, bro. He has like almost 200 billion. I don't even know how to pronounce that number, but it's like 200 billion. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
$1 million is nothing to him. $1 million is not even a dollar to him.
Yeah.
So like to us, it might be a lot, but it's nothing in this world anymore. So
But I feel like that's just from level of perspective though. Like,
Yeah, I think it's what
if you're
it is
Elon
to you.
Musk, $1 million might not be shit to you. If nigga would have had me $1 million tomorrow,
yeah, it's
that's
game
that's
changer.
life changing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
anybody.
I wouldn't know what to do with that many
Anybody
zeros
nervous,
if
I
I
feel
got
like.
that
I do need
overnight.
to change the question.
Like-
This is the last time I asked that question.
yes, I'm the last person to get it. Let's go.
Same answer everyone else gave me. Nah, his was a little more in depth though. But no, I mean either way, like I said, it was a good answer. I would do the same. It's just not the answer I want. Like you know what I mean?
Alright.
I'm looking
He's
for
gonna
like
scratch that question.
He wants
because
the
this whole
selfish side to
interview,
come out.
because this whole interview we're talking about their personal, their mental, but I want to know the entertainment at the end. You know what I'm kind of
Yeah,
getting to?
yeah, the fun
Like the
part.
whole interview, you're like reaching into their brain, talking about how their mindset is, their emotions, how they're built, how they were raised. In the end,
That's why the
I
answer
want
to
you to
that
know-
question always turns out like that.
Yeah.
Like you just said, because it always
Yeah.
comes back
And-
down
and
to
that's
the
what I'm
root
saying. That's
of
why I
how
have to
they
change
were
it. 'Cause
raised.
he did. I like the way he did say it. Was like, where's your dream destination? If somebody was gonna pay for your dream destination,
Yeah.
who would you go with? What would you do? And where would you go?
And think about it this way: it's like if
I
you
swear,
would
somebody said New York.
no, think
I got
about
the
it this way
sandal
though.
ready for that one.
If you would say that same question where there's no microphones or nothing, people are gonna say some crazy stuff. But like you're
That's what
under
I want,
under
yeah.
the spotlight, and
Yeah.
you know people are gonna hear, and you know
It's like you're morally
you're already
trying to be
prepared. Like low
morally
key,
right.
like you invited me to this. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm never get nervous or anything, but you got to prepare for it because you don't know
Yeah.
what questions. So if you ask me like some question, I'm gonna answer it to the best of my ability, right? But if you ask me the same question maybe later where I'm like doing some other things, I'll probably say something different because
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
under
you're
the
not
pressure.
spotlight.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That
So-
makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
is
that makes
true,
sense,
too.
yeah, because you know people would hear it, so subconsciously you're like, I might get judged. I got to be
So
morally
you're telling
correct.
me if I would have
like,
asked you that outside, you would have been like, I'd be at the strip club with the boys.
Hey, ask me
Yeah,
when
so
we
it
play
would-
when we
yeah.
hooping, bro.
boobs or ass.
No, why you asking that
Oh,
That's
question?
the icebreaker. Oh, okay. See, now we got the morals
All
again.
right,
My
all right,
bad. I'm
That's a
just
great
kidding.
question, Vontae. Great question.
He said, no comment.
Just in case she's hearing, no comment.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
So we learned today that my man's he's a vet. He flips cars. He's about taking care of his family. I like
Rents
that. He's a
cars.
She
hustler.
rents cars, bro. He's talking about rent cars.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Hey, start hitting you up. What's this guy's name again? All right.
Flowers.
Where can
rental.
they find you?
They can find me in Irving, Texas.
No.
I know, I'm joking. Man, I'm not gonna give them all that, bro. But actually, I'm gonna give them my pop page, yo. I go ahead and follow me at no pressure _ on Instagram. You're gonna see a bunch of my I collect anime Funko Pops, and I also post a little bit of my cards in there. So if you guys ever want to tap in, go ahead and do that because it's public for everybody. But y'all not getting my personal. That's facts. Only if you get my personal, you real. That's it.
It's fine. That's fine. Everyone else was like, "This is me," and I'm like, "Y'all brave." I mean, hey, whatever. It's not like we got video.
I stay low key, man. I stay low key.
All right. Well, appreciate having you here. How were the questions? What do you think about?
No, they were good, man. I appreciate you guys inviting me. We were gonna do this a couple months ago or weeks ago, but just a bunch of stuff came out. But
Oh no, it's all good. It all works out.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good thing going, and nothing but respect and love for y'all.
Hey,
I'm definitely gonna be hearing y'all, and I'm definitely gonna be hearing the other episodes. Cause I'm trying to,
bro. Some of the episodes
They interesting,
bro.
man.
yeah.
Everybody's life is
You
very
best believe I love this
but
type
very
of thing.
different. Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
I wish I
listening.
would have got an interview that I had for a practice interview. That was probably the deepest thing
Really?
I've ever. Dude, it was.
You learn a lot about
Bro,
people. With
yeah,
these.
yeah,
And you
for
learn
sure.
about a lot. I learn a lot about you guys as well. So it's like everybody's learning stuff. So, I feel like it makes our friendship even deeper.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's like, 'cause
it's
now y'all know stuff that y'all didn't know about me.
Yeah, like I never would have asked you
Dude,
about
just
some
wait
of
till you
this
hear
stuff.
Ruben's.
Really?
We got Ruben on here, bro.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. When's this going live, bro? You know that?
Well, we're going the first week of June.
Yeah, we.
I put
probably
that
start
thing
posting
out.
pretty
Let's
soon.
see. So I put a thing out. If you go to, by the time y'all guys hear this episode, it won't be there anymore. But as of right now, it looks like, because I put a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Looks like right now Wednesday's winning with 55%.
Yeah, I did Wednesday because I don't work Wednesday, so I'm gonna be chilling.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be Wednesday. But the first Wednesday of June, it looks like we already edited some stuff. Looks like we probably hit 10 episodes.
I don't know. We got a lot though. We got a good amount.
That's exciting, y'all.
We just
Congrats,
We'll bring
congrats.
you in next time for I don't know. We do movie reviews and talk.
Oh,
We
y'all.
can
you
talk
best
about
believe
creepy
it.
pasta.
do some anime
Ooh.
review or something.
Yeah, y'all
too,
know.
since you're big,
I'm
big
down.
Anime fan.
I'm
too.
down. You know I'm down to talk for anything, bro.
I'm
Movies,
down.
anime, anything like that. I'm down. Just let me
Right.
know.
Okay, and then what was it? Okay, here's a real question. Bro.
Okay.
And we'll end with this here.
Oh, okay.
Pizza or burgers?
Man. I'm gonna say burgers.
Get the fuck out.
Bro, pizza's great and all, but bro, burgers, bro, you can do a lot of things with burgers. You can do a lot of things with pizza too, but you get tired of pizza.
You can also get the fuck out of my house.
All right, and we never spoke again. That was the last time Jose was invited to the function, man.